say roll record and whenever you're set.
Hey guys, welcome back to the drive home. I'm Kristen.
I'm Megan. Hey.
And we are driving back from the premiere of To Rome with Love. And this wasn't the world premiere or anything because they actually already premiered in Italy.
Yeah, you said it was like 2 months ago or something, right?
To Rome with Love's been out in Italy since April. But it does come out here.
It's the Hollywood premiere of To Rome with
and it's
Love.
the first day of LA Film Fest, which I'm merging. We are in the car again.
We're in the car this time,
We're
yay.
not at home or eating at a restaurant.
Although those are both fun things.
Yes. But yeah, the movie's been out for a little bit over there, except over here it's opening up the LA Film Festival, which is held over at LA Live in downtown LA. Which is I really like the area. They had it at Regal Cinemas, which was different than when we went to go to the Hunger Games premiere.
Yeah, Hunger Games had it at the Nokia Theater. So
yes, which on the one hand was a little bit easier, at least with the fan section, and here, just in terms of there was like hardly anybody there. We got there and at 4:30, and you know the setup time that I had read was 5.
The only people we saw were like people who were actually working there, like security and staff for LA.
There were about like 10 autograph hounds.
Yeah, so it was staff and autograph hounds, and so we weren't quite sure what to do. But as time went on, a few more fans came. So we actually talked to some nice people. We talked to a big family from Georgia. They were great. I liked them.
Fantastic. They wanted a picture with us at the end, like, just in case you get famous. They laughed at me for my accent because they said nobody can do a Georgian accent.
Southern accent
Properly.
Yeah, we try too hard.
Yep.
But they were great. They had a lot of fun things to say, not only about the film and the questions that we had, but just about movies in general and California and traveling in general too. They were a lot of fun.
They were great. And they had some really good pictures because this was a very small premiere. This was probably the smallest premiere we've gone to.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There was although Mr. Woody Allen did show up, and he is not known for going out in public. He doesn't like these things.
No, and not only did he show up, he didn't sneak into the theater either. He walked down the red carpet. He didn't come over to where we were because all the autograph hounds were there.
Well, I just don't think he's big on I think he's in his movies he plays himself basically, and it's kind of an awkward character, and I don't think it's his forte to go up and sign stuff for fans and everything.
Yeah, and that's completely understandable. I mean, yeah, not being comfortable doing.
But he did wave. He acknowledged, and it wasn't a Tom Hardy that skips everything and doesn't even acknowledge anybody's existence.
Who grows a beard so that no one will recognize him. No. Yeah, actually, I do remember seeing Tom Hardy interviewed that night for when we went, while we were waiting in the fan section, going, is he going to come over? And the person interviewing him was like, I didn't even recognize you with the beard. And he's like, yeah, that's the idea. It wasn't a joke.
He's lovely. I'm so glad he lost. Oh, sorry. Spoiler. If you're going to see this Pete's War, I'm sorry.
Spoiler alert. I really hope Batman beats him. Anyway, that was a little off topic. That was way off topic.
That's what happens in the car. But yeah, he showed up, which was really cool. And, I think we got a little bit of footage of him, but he is a very short man. It was. I got one picture of the side of him, and then some guy's arm covering his head.
It was tough when he and when Penelope Cruz showed up. It was great, that those are the big names we came to see. But like as soon as they showed up, oh my gosh, the autograph hounds just swarmed. And like here I am, with the camera going, oh look, I've got a great shot of Penelope Cruz right now. And then all of a sudden there are just all these arms and like the backs of heads in my frame, and I'm like, wait a minute. Get out of the way.
It's very cool though. Penelope Cruz did come across and did sign stuff.
Yeah, she's awesome. And she looked gorgeous. Yeah.
I'm going to be very fashion police here.
Joan Rivers would be proud.
I was not liking the hair. I don't know what. Not that I should talk with my hair because it was so windy. I loved her makeup. I thought her makeup job was great, and I really liked the color of the dress. I don't know.
Wasn't your taste?
No, not at all.
I was looking at her like she's gorgeous no matter what.
Oh, she's
but
very
no,
pretty.
but yeah, I can understand that.
She's prettier than I'll ever be, so we'll go with that. One of the two other people that showed up was Allison Hill, I believe the last name is,
And
Greta. I think that's the last name wrong with that. But
Greta was great. She came over and signed. Allison, I heard one guy say she was really shy, so I can understand. Yeah, sort of skipping out on the fans for that. And again, it was a small fan section, and especially at an event like this, it is almost impossible to discern the fans from the autograph hounds unless you know what the autograph hounds look like.
Because we've been to so many, there's certain ones that stand out.
Yeah.
I thought it was I did hear somebody say that Jesse Eisenberg had come to the premiere but snuck in.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
That's really sad. Although for some reason I thought I read that he was filming somewhere, so maybe they mistook him, for some.
Yeah, and again, that was just sort of hearsay, so we didn't actually see him anyway. See him sneaking into the theater in the back. And
then Ellen Page was supposed to come to the premiere, and I didn't see her at all. I don't know.
They started striking a little. What was that? Around 7:30?
Yeah.
They started striking everything down, and we stayed until just about 8 o'clock. And yeah, no sign.
And I know Alec Baldwin is probably in New York getting ready for his wedding in about a week.
So I think he gets a free pass.
Yeah, he gets a huge free pass. And again, the big premiere was over in Italy, where they filmed it, a month and a half ago. So a little late for that, but it's very cool. And we met some people that were going to the film fest, and one of the other guys had worked a bunch of film festivals, and it was very cool to talk to them. And this one's very indie film fest, and you can actually get tickets for a bunch of stuff. We're going to go see Brave.
Yeah, on Tuesday. Yeah, that'll be awesome.
We'll go to the premiere, and then we'll actually see the movie before it gets released in theaters, so that'll be cool. We don't get to go to the showing at the premiere, which is too bad. But you gotta pay like $1 bazillion.
Yeah.
And it's literally a bazillion.
Fact.
It's a cute venue, and there wasn't a whole lot to say for this one because it was a bit small.
Yeah, it was a bit small, and hardly anyone showed up. Although we can talk a little bit. Do you want to talk a little bit about what sort of trials went through while we were filming?
The man in front of me who had me. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sure he's lovely, probably, possibly. Probably not, actually. Oh my God, worst BO ever. Let's just be really girly and oh my God, that was. I'm sure I don't smell that great all the time. Holy crap, though. That was. I just didn't even know what to do. It's just, and then the wind was really strong,
and it was just blowing.
I didn't know where else
blowing
to go.
It right at you.
And then he was. I'm not sure if he was being nice or if he wanted to, put his drunken butt drunk. He's like, oh, do you want to stand in front of me? And I'm like, oh, that's actually really sweet. I didn't have to smell your BO.
I think that was the main goal there.
I was like, yay, no BO, and I get a better spot to watch. And there was a pressing in an area that should be reserved for somebody you're dating or married to. At least buys you a drink. I don't know.
Never without my permission. Ugh.
Yeah, not.
And this is something for the ladies out there. You have to be careful at these premieres because there are some not gentlemen at these premieres. There are some gentlemen fans who are awesome and great, who are a lot of fun and give great interviews and are there to see the stars just like everybody else. And then there are some not so nice and not so gentlemanly
Guys that get
people.
far too.
So, speaking of Rome, yeah, we asked some of the fans, if they had ever been to Rome, and both of us have been to Rome on school trips. Kristen, what was your favorite part of Rome while you were there?
I really liked going around to kind of the offbeat stuff. I mean, it was very cool. I'm a huge Roman history buff. I love all that stuff, and I would have liked to have seen. They have like Nero's, things, and it was flooded, so they didn't have it open. But I really liked. I'm a big Audrey Hepburn fan, so they had the Mouth of Truth. So you gotta keep this down.
Sorry.
That sounds funny. Sorry.
I'm gonna edit that later.
She had
It's
the
okay.
camera up and
It's
was
okay.
blocking my view because I had to change lanes.
Sorry about that. We are driving. See,
We
it's
are
proof.
driving, so you gotta
Keep it down.
But I really like the Mouth of Truth, and that's if you stick your hand in, and if you're a truthful person, your hand will survive, and if it doesn't, he's gonna bite off your hand. And the Audrey Hepburn Roman holiday fan in me was excited. So what about you?
Favorite part of Rome? I really did like the Colosseum. The Colosseum was really cool. That was yeah. I've got like a million pictures from when we went there. And yeah, I think just all the history behind it, and there's just so much in that city. And yeah, you just walking around, it doesn't even matter if you're going anywhere, if you're just wandering aimlessly, there's just so much history everywhere around you. You can see why just like with Midnight in Paris, why Woody Allen would want to write a love letter to the city.
Anyways, that was the premiere. Again, short but sweet. Got to see people that you wouldn't necessarily, see all the time.
And again, my favorite was just meeting the few fans that did come out. That was really great to
girls
to
from
see.
Georgia. They were awesome.
Yeah, those gals were great, and that again is the best part of going out and doing these things. That granted, getting the celebrities and the pictures and the autographs, that's fantastic. But it's just nice to meet people who are passionate about the same thing and hearing their stories and everything.
And you never know who you end up being friends with.
Exactly. Yeah.
And made a few friends along the way, which has been really kind of cool.
Yeah. That's I think the best thing we can take away from all this.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you guys for joining us on the drive home.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Megan.
And we will see you next time.
Okay.
Ciao.
Bye.